Is Son world class?
He's consistently one of the best players in the Premier League every season. Absolutely, yes.
What makes him world class? Why is he world class?
Well, he's got everything. He's got pace, he's got power, he can score goals, he can bring others into the game. He's for me, I don't even know how this is a bait. And actually listening to some of the people say that he's not world class was winding me up. Because he's playing in the best league in the world. He's scored 8 goals in 8 games this season, 2 assists, and he's been doing it for a number of seasons now. It's not like he's just turned up and all of a sudden he's had a few good games. He's consistently one of the best players in the Premier League every season. So how can you not say he's world class?
Well, when people use the term world class, it can sometimes be a bit misleading because obviously you put Ronaldo and Messi in that bracket. You also put, I think, Lewandowski in that bracket. Some people put Neymar in that bracket.
Yes.
I'll continue naming players like that. If I do I mention Son's name?
Is Sterling world class?
No.
You don't think Sterling's world class?
No.
Is Salah world class?
Is Mohamed Salah world class?
You said no in the meeting. I'll just put it out there.
I don't think he's world class.
You'd play Son in front of Salah.
Yes, I would.
So that makes Son world class.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't, because I said Salah's not world class.
But Salah is world class.
I don't know if he is world class.
Oh my God. He's one of the best right wingers in the world. Playing for Liverpool, just won the Premier League, won the Champions League. You're telling me Mohamed Salah's not world class?
He's a greedy player, Mohamed Salah. He has a lot of chances. He misses a lot of chances. Scores some great goals. Of course he does. He's a fantastic player. I would say Mohamed Salah is not world class. Messi's world class, right?
No, Messi's on another planet.
Okay, Lewandowski's not on Messi's planet, is he?
Yeah, but Lewandowski's world class.
Right.
Striker. But he's a striker.
Is Salah in that same club as Lewandowski?
Yes.
No.
Andy Goldstein, you can't say he's not. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Champions League.
Doesn't matter.
He's one of the best players in. He's breaking records. And you're saying Son plays in front of him.
I would pick Son every day of the week.
But you're saying Son's not world class.
No, I don't think he is yet. I don't think he is. If you're picking your best 11, okay, you tell me what denotes world class.
What?
What makes you a world class player? Is it if you're picking a 1 to 11, you're in that team, or
no,
if you're
because
a squad?
there's so many. You can't just say.
Is he better than Neymar? Is he better than Neymar, Son?
At this moment in time, yes.
Is he better than Gnabry?
You'd have to. I would probably, if he was playing for Bayern Munich, I think Son would be doing. Well, it's Leroy Sané plays on the left.
Is he better than Sané?
Yes.
Is he better than Sancho?
Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's better than Sancho.
Okay. Mane?
No, he's not as good as Mane.
He's not as good. So Son is not as good.
He's close.
Mane's better than Son.
I think Mane, is probably, for me, the best player in the Premier League.
Who is?
Mane.
Really? Better than Kevin De Bruyne? Better than Kane?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Better than Kane? Mane's better than Kane.
Yeah, I think if you go on over at this moment in time, you'd have to say Mane has done it. He's a Premier League champion who's done it last season.
But you can't use that against Harry Kane. That's unfair.
No, all right. We're talking different people.
I know,
different
but you said
positions.
he's the best player in the league at the moment.
He's probably one of. He's one of.
Okay.
But you're saying, you're talking about Son not being world class.
I don't think he is yet.
But
because we weren't talking about this.
The only team that he probably doesn't get in, or you talk about Liverpool, right? You say, because you were saying, he doesn't even get in Liverpool's team.
Who said that? You did. About who?
Or was it? Oh no, it might have been Pat. Was it the producer?
Misquoting me.
Sorry,
every mistake is Pat's today, right?
Yeah,
Let me just.
Fair. But
who doesn't get in Liverpool's team? Son.
Does he get in Liverpool's team?
What, ahead of Mane?
Does he play in Liverpool's team? Does he start?
Well, if they're playing just 3, because they played 4 the other night.
Well, they played 4 the other night with Diego Jota. If they're playing 3, does Son start?
Yes.
So he's world class. He's playing in the best team in the world.
Well, I think
Liverpool and
Bayern Munich are the best team in the world.
Yeah, Liverpool and Bayern Munich are the 2 best teams in the world.
Right.
And Son starts in both of them teams. He starts in front of Sané, and he starts in Liverpool's team. So, he's world class. It's not a debate.
Okay, well, maybe we'll put it out there. 08717223344. When you use that turn of phrase, world class, and you talk about some of the players we've spoken about, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski, the list is endless. Well, no, it's not endless.
Yeah, it's not endless. There's 5.
I've never heard of anyone put Son in the world class bracket.
Oh, come on!
Have you really?
Yeah. Of course.
Who would be a bigger loss for Tottenham if they're going to challenge for the title, or even, dare I say, win it? Kane or Son? Who's a bigger loss?
Harry Kane.
Okay.
But if you lose Son, you're losing a lot. I think if they lose Son, they don't have a chance of winning the Premier League. But Kane's a bigger loss.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's speak to Alex, a Spurs fan. Hello, Alex.
Hello, mate. You all right?
I'm good, very well. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks, mate. Just got home from work.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I work in a warehouse.
All right.
Warehouse at the moment. It's a little warehouse work.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy it, mate.
That's the main thing.
Work for.
Good workout. Go on then, off you go. You're a Spurs fan.
Yeah, I am. He's absolutely world class.
Tell me why.
He's got everything. Absolutely everything. Left foot, right foot. He's quick. Reads the game well. He's got a good footballing brain. I don't see what he doesn't have to not be considered world class.
Exactly. He's got everything, and he produces. You know, you talk about a lot of players who have got everything, but he's not brilliant at anything. He's got everything, and he's also brilliant at everything.
Absolutely. And I think if you look back a couple of years ago when Kane got injured in the run to the final for the Champions League, Kane got injured in that game against City. Son stepped up and scored. He scored vital goals in that quarter-final against City at the Etihad as well. He steps up at the big times, and I just can't see how he can't be defined as world class. Look at the start to the season. He's joint leading goal scorer in the Premier League.
Okay, you're saying he's world class. Thanks, Alex. Let's speak to Charlie, a Liverpool fan. He thinks differently. Hello, Charlie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, very well. Thanks for asking. How are you doing tonight?
Good, yeah, not too bad. Thank you. Great show as always.
Thanks, man. You agree with me then, do you, Charlie?
Yeah, I just don't see how Son is better than either Mane or Salah, personally. I think if you look at, especially compared to Salah, Son's not been in the top three for the Ballon d'Or. He's not finished top scorer in the Premier League 3 times. I just don't see it. I think he's a fantastic player, don't get me wrong. And his link up with Harry Kane is fantastic, but I just don't see the comparison.
But you're not agreeing with Andy, because Andy said that Son would play in Liverpool's front three. He thinks he's better than Salah.
Yeah, forget that argument. We're just talking about whether or not... No, but the question is Son world class? And you're saying no, Charlie.
No.
But you have to define how you can say that, because he would be involved. Would you love Son at Liverpool?
I think as a character and as a player, of course you'd love him at any team. But I think to put him ahead of, if you're playing a front three, ahead of Salah and Mane on either wing, I just wouldn't see it. I think
Son or Jota?
You could have the three of them and drop out Bobby Firmino. I mean, over Jota, personally, I'd have Son. That's for sure.
So you have to put him in the bracket at Liverpool, the current champions of England.
But he's not world class.
And he's not world class.
Well, that's what he said. Charlie said
it's his opinion. I disagree.
Yeah. Well, he's a listener, so we always go with the listener.
And you said
that's irrelevant. We always go with the listener.
No, but you said...
I don't think he's world class yet.
What do you mean yet?
Well, the Ballon d'Or, he made a very good point.
He's not 19.
Yeah, well, that's my point then.
But he's been doing it for a period of time.
He's never been mentioned in any... What are you picking up your phone there? What, are you going to phone him?
No, I just want to get... 168 games for Spurs.
Yeah.
61 goals.
So there's lots of games he's not scoring in. Is that what you're saying?
He's unbelievable in what he does. He's actually probably held back.
But why? Okay, why? When you're talking Ballon d'Or winners, why is he not in the conversation?
Well, listen, I don't know the Ballon d'Or list off the top of my head, but I guarantee he's probably in and around the top 20. And you'd have to say there's the top 20 Ballon d'Or nominees are all world-class players.
I don't know if they go as big as 20.
What do you mean?
I don't think they cast that net as big as 20.
You're saying there's only 10 world-class players?
No, I'm saying when they put the nominations up, I don't think they start at 20.
There's 30 of them.
Is that what Pat said? Is there 30? He's in the top 30, Pat. And we're looking now. We're looking. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a quick break. When we come back, we'll find out.
He's world-class.
Okay, we'll find. If he's not in the top 30, will you agree he's not world-class?
No.
Okay, all right. We'll find out. Keep your calls coming in. Is Son world class? We're talking about Son. Is he world class? 08717223344. This text has come in. No name on it, but if your number ends in 970, it's you that sent it. It says world class definition. Make two teams, A versus B. To be world class, you have to be in the starting 11 of one of those teams. You agree with that?
To make the starting 11 of either team.
Yeah.
I agree.
So 22 players.
So, yeah. But there's not 22 players, and you're talking about two positions. So Son only plays left wing, or he can play.
Yeah, but would he make, if you pick the best 22 players, the best 2 teams in world football, would Son make that lineup?
God, you're putting that on me very quickly. I would have to say, well, Mane would be in it.
Right.
Off the left.
Okay, well, while you're thinking of that, right, we talked about the Ballon d'Or, right? Nominations. You said to be nominated, you're world class. Is that right? I'm not misquoting you.
I think if you're nominated for the main award, I think it has to kind of put you in there as a definition of a world class player or a world class season.
Okay. So I've got some in front of me, right? These are in no order. I know they're number 1 to 20, but they're not in order, right? Because Lewandowski's 20, he's obviously not 20th.
Right.
In that list is Hugo Lloris, the Spurs goalkeeper. Is he a world-class goalkeeper?
Yes, he is.
Hugo Lloris is world-class?
Hugo Lloris is a world-class goalkeeper. He's won the World Cup.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
What do you mean it doesn't mean anything?
It doesn't mean anything. Felix, the Brazilian goalkeeper, won it in the 70s. One of the worst goalkeepers of all time in international football.
Yeah, Giroud won it as well, and he's not
there
great.
You go, he didn't score.
But Hugo Lloris is a world-class goalkeeper.
Is he better than Alisson?
Obviously not.
No.
No.
Is he better than Neuer? No, but I'm saying, going by the last text.
But you can't define...
Hugo Lloris is world-class.
Hugo Lloris is a world-class
is
goalkeeper.
Wijnaldum, he's in the list. Is Wijnaldum world-class?
Oh, that's a curveball. Wijnaldum.
He's nominated.
For...
Last year's, because there wasn't one this year. 2019 Ballon d'Or is in the list of 20.
Okay, so you're talking about the season that Liverpool got...
Yeah, but when you look at
when they won the Champions League,
they
won the Champions League that season, so he's in there on merit in terms of his performances in that season.
Well, I'm guessing he's in there because they think he's world class
at that moment. Yeah.
Ronaldo world class?
No, I don't think he.
Which proves that if you're on the list, you're not world class, does it not?
No, it doesn't define whether you're world class.
Why is he on the list?
Because he's had an unbelievable season.
Okay, Bernardo Silva's on that list. Is Bernardo Silva world class?
Yes.
Bernardo Silva, not David Silva.
Bernardo Silva is
world class.
He is world class. I mean, are you winding me up? I mean,
let's go to the phone lines.
Who's world class to you?
Let's go to the phone lines. You are. Michael's a Man United fan. Hello, Michael.
Hello. Good evening, guys. I love the show. Love it.
Thanks, Mike.
Right. Real quick, the way I'd like to see it. Good analogy, right? So, if we say world class players. Is like saying rich people, right? Actually, no. If you say good players is like saying rich people. So there are loads of good players. Then world-class players is like saying billionaires. Now, if someone's got 1 billion and the other's got 600 billion, they're still on the same list.
Mike, I'm going to stop you there because you're talking utter nonsense. What's going on? Why do you have to have an analogy with money? I don't get what you're talking about, Mike. Is Son world-class?
Absolutely, he is. He's top-class, world-class player. So he might be the one you call the 1 billion owner.
Yeah. You agree with the fella that's giving money analogies, all right? What does that tell you about your argument?
I see the argument he's trying to say.
Explain it.
Because he's trying to say it doesn't matter if you've got 600 billion or you've got 1 billion, you're still rich. So he's defining there's different stages of world class. Yeah? So Alisson is probably the best keeper in the world.
Put it in money value. What Alisson?
Yeah, Alisson is 10 billion. Right. Son might be 1 billion. Right. But he's still rich. That's the analogy, right?
I don't know what's happening anymore.
I mean, some of the callers today have just been out there, and I'm trying to help them out, but Son is world class. He might not be the best player in the world, but he is still world class. So I got what he was trying to get at. He just went the long road around.
Tony's a Liverpool fan. He's up next. Hello, Tone.
Hello, lads.
You all right? Do you get the money analogy?
You are.
No, go on. Doesn't matter. Carry on. Go on, Tone.
I don't know what he was on about.
No, normally.
It's sort of copy box to me, but my answer to I agree with what the Tottenham fan said earlier on, and he should know better than me as a Tottenham fan. But that season where Harry Kane was out, Son absolutely ran the show for Tottenham. He was the one that got them to the final, lo and behold, against the Reds. Now, to say he's not world class is, I think it's a bit unjust and a bit unfair to the lad, because he's playing in the best league in the world, in the Premier League. Now, there's not a team in the Premier League that you couldn't put him in your first 11, and I include Liverpool in that. Now, before you ask me who would I replace?
Yeah.
It would be a simple scenario. As Klopp did the other night when he played 4 attackers, I'd quite comfortably put Mane where he plays on the left because he's the best in the world at that for me. But I'll say that because I'm a red anyway.
Yeah.
And obviously Salah on the left,
On the right.
Firmino up front, and I'd put Son just behind him there, and that would be the best front four in world football, in my opinion, because I think Son makes. I know Harry Kane is a fabulous footballer, and I'm not saying for 1 minute he isn't, but I think Son makes Harry Kane look better when he's in that team with him. You know what I mean? Obviously Kane supplements him as well.
You know, Andy doesn't think Salah's world class.
Well, he won't, will he? Because he's not a red. He's towards the others, like, you know what I mean?
Not yet, he's not, Tone.
I'll let him have that.
Tony.
You know, it's all about opinions at the end of the day.
Tone, how many goals did Salah score a couple of seasons ago?
Right.
In the 40s, was it?
Salah.
It was in the 40s, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not done that for the last 2, is he? He's getting worse.
They won the Premier League last season.
I'm only playing, Tone. I'm only playing. Listen, Salah's a fantastic player. You know that. You know that.
No, he's world class.
And we do
He's
that
not a fantastic player. He's world class.
We do that another week. You're listening to Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, Jamie O'Hara with Tool Station, tools and more for any task. Just in case people are joining us late, just explain again the monetary connection to. So go on. You got 10 billion.
Yeah, so I think his analogy was you've got 10 billion